here we are, the end. Now you're just a lesson learned, a slowly fading memory, so I can breathe again. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try, 'cause this time you crossed the line.
Всем привет! Для тех, кто не знает, или тех, кто знает, меня зовут Аркадий. Собственно, по этому каналу называется Арк. Сегодня мы продолжаем проходить Kill Frequency. Вторая часть у нас будет. Вчера мы начинали играть эту игру. У нас погибло много людей. Сегодня попробуем этого не допустить. Ну, давайте начнем. Начнем и посмотрим, как сегодня получится. Надеюсь, получше, чем вчера. Для тех, кто смотрит на YouTube, внизу ссылка будет на Twitch канал, соответственно. Я стараюсь стримить каждый день, так что приходите, подписывайтесь, если интересно. Если нет, то хотя бы на YouTube подписывайтесь. Давайте, на чем мы закончили? О, звонок. Угу.
Sweetie, you can do it. What's your name?
Carrie.
Good. Carrie, listen to me. We're gonna get you out of there. All right? Now, where are you?
The old murder house.
Что она делает в заброшенном доме? Что за бред?
I'm at the end of a hall. There's a bathroom, a couple bedrooms, a closet. Oh, he's coming. Where should I go?
Так, где лучше всего спрятаться? Я даже не знаю, в чулане? Из чулана не будет выхода. В ванной? Тоже, скорее всего, выхода не будет. Если в комнату. Давай чулан. Давайте чулан.
Go to the closet.
Okay, I'll... He's here. He's here. He's gonna kill me.
Forrest, I don't think we can...
Don't move!
Надеюсь, она не умрет. У нас и так куча смертей. Вот смерти. Вот кого мы спасли. Бля, да серьезно. Да как-то можно было угадать? Что за бред? Блядь.
What?
Какого хрена?
What?
Are you kidding me?
Блин, у них в
Okay,
городе
what the
маньяк
hell is going
разгуливает,
on
а
here?
они панкуют кого-то. Что за бред?
Who's on the phone, Carrie? The cops? It's just a joke, jeez.
Wait, isn't that...
Jimmy, that wasn't funny, you sicko! Of course I called the cops, but some guy just answered instead.
What guy?
Forrest Nash. What the hell are you all doing?
It's prank night, old man. We're just having fun.
That's the kid!
Ну,
Kid
лучше
you
это
called in
молодежь.
earlier pretending to be the whistling man.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Jimmy, everyone, it's really not safe to be out. Please, go home.
And waste whistling night? No way.
That little idiot.
Whistling night?
It's a stupid tradition.
А, ну все, они тоже
Especially
полягут.
stupid, since that one
Весь
kid
городишко сразу
died
вымрет.
back in- Would you take off that stupid mask if it's hard to breathe? Who's under there anyway? Is that you, Seth?
Idiot. Seth is right next to you. That's,
О, ну он там уже. Класс.
wait.
Oh no.
Who are you? Oh no, man.
Доигрались, короче, понятно.
Everyone, get inside!
Everyone, run!
You two, barricade the door. Scott, Heather, you barricade the back. As long as he's out there and we're in here, we're safe, right?
You bought time, but not much.
Forrest, we have to...
Heather, I already called the cops. Forrest,
Да
please
нет
stop.
полиции в городе.
He's the
Ой,
best we're
секунду.
gonna get.
Что-то микрофон в пике уходит. Наверное, вот так получше будет. Даже вот так, наверное.
Who is with you, Carrie?
My friend, we drove out to the old murder house and...
Оставьте потом в комментариях. Лучше, не лучше стало.
Who's got the keys? Jimmy had them.
И подпишитесь.
Jimmy.
Focus, stay focused, Carrie.
Джимми сеет кукурузу, а нам все равно.
Sorry. I'm here.
We'll figure something out. Between all of you, there's gotta be a way to beat this. Just sit tight, okay?
Heather, shut up. If we do that, we're gonna get killed. If only Jeannie were here.
Jeannie? Jeannie McPherson? Our intern Jeannie?
Yes. She's my best friend and the smartest one out of all of us. She stayed in tonight. Forrest, listen. We'll see what we can come up with, and, What? Scott, you're not any good at... And, no, Chad. Out of all of us, you're not the one to...
Everything okay?
No, we're figuring out a plan, but everyone's volunteering to do things they're just bad at. I think we can figure out what to do, but I don't think we can agree on who should do what. I think you'll have to be the tiebreaker, or else these idiots are gonna get us killed.
But
Shut up, you... Forrest, I'll call you back.
I don't know anything about your friends.
These damn kids never learn.
Are you okay?
They do this kind of thing every year, Forrest. People get hurt.
All right, folks. We're gonna work out a way to save Carrie and her friends. This next one goes out to all the trapped kids out there.
Отличное название для детишек, которые сейчас в опасности. Последнее дыхание.
You're gonna love this next track. Peggy, you mentioned something about their friend working here? An intern?
Yeah, Jeannie. Seems Jenny's a nice enough girl, but a bit head in the clouds, you know? Not sure why we took on an intern. We really didn't have the office space for one. Poor thing got tucked away in a dark corner somewhere downstairs, I heard.
All right, I'll go see if I can find her desk. Hopefully
Oh,
she
я
has
знаю, где
something
она
we can
сидит.
use. Peggy said her desk is
3
downstairs.
сентября.
Friendship quiz. This might work. Jeez, they really tucked Jeannie away.
Так, тест для друзей Дженни и Керри. Кто скорее покорит Эверест? Секси Дэвид, Кайл, Хизер. Хизер покорит Эверест. Хорошо. Кто скорее получит премию худший покерфейс? Синтия, Скотч, Чет и Тэмми. Но выбрали Синтию. Кто скорее загремит в тюрьму? Сет, Дженнифер или Лиза? Они выбрали Сета. Ну, возьмем это с собой, попозже дочитаем. А кто скорее сбежит из тюрьмы? Дженнифер, Скотт, Синтия или Сет? Ну, они выбрали Дженнифер. Угу. Кто скорее победит на Олимпийских играх? Секси Дэвид, Хизер и Сет. А, продолжение на обороте. Класс. Вторая часть. Кто скорее пройдет экзамен по вождению без ошибок? Джимми. Джимми водит. Кто скорее получит Оскар? Лиза, Тэмми или Скотт? Лиза и Тэмми. Кто скорее победит всех на картинге? Скотт. Кто скорее споткнется, убегая от маньяка в ужастике? Джимми. Джимми неуклюжий. Хорошо. Кто скорее попадет в аварию? Скотт. Короче, Джимми за руль. Хизер будет ловкой. Ну или сильной. Не знаю. Сет козел. Судя по тесту. Также Хизер и Секси Дэвид спортивные чуваки. Ну, плюс-минус понятно. Давай посмотрим, что будет. Или что-нибудь еще надо было найти. Пойдем посмотрим. Что? Что только что было? Ну, судя по всему, она ужастики любит. Ага, Джимми и Дженни влюблены. Класс. А что, здесь больше ничего нету? Дженни, удачи, желаю тебе удачи, я очень горжусь тобой. Ну, здесь больше ничего нету. Может, в мусорке? Нет, ничего нету.
Hey, you find anything that'll help us out?
Yeah, I found a friendship quiz with all these kids on it.
If you think that'll help, then good enough. Carrie's on line 1, whenever you're ready.
Давай попробуем.
Okay, Forrest,
Надеюсь,
shut the
он
music off.
This is Forrest Nash, back again with an unlucky caller on this unlucky night. Carrie, are you there?
Yes, we've got a plan, but we can't agree on who should do what.
You want me to be the tiebreaker?
Exactly.
I'm ready. What's the first step?
Okay, first things first, we'll need a spotter. Someone who can keep an eye on the killer. We'll need someone on the roof. It's gonna be a hard climb. We're deciding between Heather, Kyle, and Hot David.
Не, это будет Хизер.
Heather's got this.
Yes, Heather, he picked you. Now please, stop talking about all your cheerleading trophies. Part 2. The Whistling Man padlocked the gate back to the road. Before we drive out of here, we need someone to pick the lock. Seth, Jennifer, and Scott all
А,
want.
это Сет, наверное, будет. Раз он в тюрьму загремит. Да, как считаете? Скорее всего, Сет.
Seth.
Seth, what are you talking about? I don't know that smashing into windows is really... God, fine. Anyway,
Блин,
that brings us to part 3.
это Дженнифер надо было.
Getting the van keys. I'll volunteer for this. I don't know
Блин.
Jimmy as well as you guys, so it'll probably be easier that way. Then is part 4.
А, Джимми убили. Ну, тогда Скотт получается.
This is a very detailed plan. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's weirdly easier to think when you're about to die.
You're doing great. What's the next part?
Part 4, we need someone to lead the Whistling Man away. We need a fast runner. For this one, we're trying to decide between... Who was it again? Hot David, Cynthia, and Scott.
Но там Секси Дэвид был.
Hot David.
Yeah, you, do spend a lot of time running shirtless. You got this, Hot David. Sweet. Okay, let's recap. We get the eyes on the roof. A runner distracts the killer while we grab the van keys and pick the lock on the gate. Now the tricky part. The getaway.
Ooh, what's the plan there?
Well, we can't all outrun the Whistling Man. But he thinks we're just a bunch of stupid teens. So, let's use that against him. Part 5. We trick the killer into a trap. Someone can pretend to be injured. Who would make the most believable lead?
Who you got?
We got Lisa, Tammy, and Cynthia.
Я не знаю даже. Ну давай Тэмми.
Tammy.
Tammy, if you survive this, never do that British accent again. That should take care of the killer. And then it's time to get out of here. Finally, part 6.
Ага.
We need someone who can drive us through the woods and back to Gallows Creek alive. Who's our getaway driver? Should it be... Who have we got? Chad? Scott? Cynthia? Whatever. Forrest, you know what to do.
Но это на машине, да? Кто сядет за руль? Но Джимми нету. Ну, в картинге Скотт. Ну, давай будет Скотт.
Scott.
I know we all love watching Americans Skid. Yes, Yeah. Just do what they did in the movie. Thanks, Forrest. We'll just take a few seconds for ourselves.
Надеюсь, вы не умрете.
Sounds good. Talk to you in a sec.
Good luck,
А то у меня
Carrie.
и так руки по локоть в крови уже.
That actually sounded like a pretty good plan.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, let's hope. Oh, the kids are back already. Line 1 again.
If you're just tuning in, we're coming to you live with a bunch of teens about to flee a madman. Listener discretion is advised. Are you ready, Carrie?
We're good to go, Forrest.
Давай, Кэрри. Старайтесь выжить.
Don't die, okay?
You got this.
Here we go, everyone. Spotter, to the roof. Go, Heather. She's off and away. All right, Renner. Get ready. Wait for the spotter's signal. Spotter says go. Lockpicker, go! I'll get the keys off Jimmy.
Блин, они взломать замок не смогут, скорее всего.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, his face is...
The keys, Carrie. You need to get the van keys.
His face is lying next to him, Forrest.
Срезали лицо.
God. Oh, God.
Соберись.
Focus. Breathe.
Давай, вы не должны умереть. Не сегодня, не в мою смену.
The van keys. Got him. And
Молодец.
Hot David should be back any second. Lock the
Взломщик,
door.
какой же ты долгий.
God, hurry up, lockpicking. Oh my God!
Да бля! Серьезно?
Oh.
Oh.
Из-за одного неправильного ответа.
Oh.
It's going terribly.
Ну что ж. Еще один труп.
I believe in you. You can still do this.
Don't give up, Carrie. Don't give up.
А, еще не все.
Right. Right. We just gotta keep pushing on.
Ну
Time
ладно,
to trap the
давайте.
killer.
Даже музыку для вас включу.
All right. Bait. Get into position. Everybody else. Hide.
Какая тут такая? Вот это, например.
Okay, performer. Now, act like your life depends on it.
Oh.
There
Нет,
he
нет.
is. He's buying it. Oh no. He knows.
Серьезно? Да я же угадал. Я все сделал.
Push the bookshelf over. Oh my God, they both went through the floor.
Минус 2. Минус 2, прикиньте, минус 2.
You need to climb down now. We gotta go.
Сейчас еще на машине разбейтесь, и вообще классно будет.
He's coming down. And yes. Heather. Quick, everyone to the van. Driver, take the keys. Goddamn gate's locked. We're gonna have to ram it.
Carrie?
Oh, what was that?
It's the whistling man. Drive now. Hold on.
О, они поехали. Машина в смятку, все наружу. Класс. Минус детишки. Это минус детишки.
Carrie, can you hear me? What's happening?
Oh, we crashed. Everyone ran.
Ай, минус Кэрри. Оторвут тебе лицо, Кэрри. Господи.
Please, no. Ah!
Я худший помощник
Carrie?
в таких случаях. Если что, мне не звоните.
You just,
О, она жива.
you just
Она
stared
жива.
at me.
Carrie!
Carrie?
He just stared at me and got my leg out. understand.
О, еще
God,
какая-то
you're
одна
okay.
зацепка.
Can you get somewhere safe?
I can make it home. Thank you.
В первой
both
части
for
мы
helping.
находили зацепки.
hadn't,
Кто нам звонил, оставляли
I guess
зацепку,
the
кто
plan
это
was
может быть
just-
убийца.
I'm
Я не виноват.
sorry about your friends,
Нет,
Carrie.
никогда.
Thanks. I need to get home.
Кто-нибудь, но не я.
Breathe, Carrie. You're okay now.
I'll call you when I'm somewhere safe. Talk to you then.
Folks, that was a lot. Our thoughts go out to the parents whose kids won't make it home tonight. For any kids listening in, please stay inside and stay safe.
And parents, hug your kids extra tight tonight.
Here's a song for the girl walking home in the dark.
Hey, we had a call come in. When you're ready, shut the music off.
Надо,
Forrest
погнали.
Nash here. Listeners, we've got another caller live on 189.16, The Scream. What's on your mind, caller?
Hey, Forrest. I just wanted to phone in and say that I think I speak for everyone when I say that you're providing a real service for Gallows Creek
Ну, такое.
tonight. It's cool what you're doing, man.
Well, I'm just
Спасибо,
doing my
чувак.
job, friend. Anyway, tell me about yourself. What's your name? Are you keeping safe tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm good, thanks. I'm at my roller rink, trying to get everything ready for the Harvest Festival tomorrow. I had a guy from Starling Security here earlier installing the Starling 4000 system, so I'm a little behind. As for my name, my friends call me Roller Ricky, and I now consider you a friend, my man.
We're friends now, huh? Well, that's kind of you to say. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like roller skating is more than just a job to you. So is this vocational?
I wasn't always Roller Ricky. Once upon a time, believe it or not, I used to go by just Ricky. Yeah, back then, things were pretty rough. I used to roll with a bad crowd. Not all bad, but there was one guy. Anyway, some bad stuff went down. I harbored a lot of guilt for a long time and turned to the bottle.
Ага.
I didn't really
Ну,
talk
конечно,
about it
правильно.
or even know how to talk. It's just how it was. That bottle took the best years of my life. Or so I thought.
It's never too late, Roller Ricky.
How did you turn things around?
I joined a support group. I opened up about my problems, and sharing that burden just took so much weight off. It's a long story from there, but I found roller disco. I learned how to have fun again, cutting loose and making shapes. Now whenever I get down, I get down. I'm finally free from it all, man. It's important just to talk to somebody. That's the first step. Ain't that right, Max?
Ну, это правильно. Он дело говорит.
Aw, hello, Max.
Если у тебя проблемы, прислушайся к Рике.
Well, he certainly sounds like a good boy.
Max is my emotional support dog. He's a rescue dog, but I always say he's the one that rescued me. He's the best dog a guy could ask for. Of course, the first thing I did was teach him how to skate. He's better than me now, a real pro.
Max can skate.
Собака на роликах.
At first they said
Класс.
it couldn't be done, and then they said
Я
it
вот
shouldn't
посмотрел
be
на
done.
это.
But Maxie loves the rink, man. Is that another train, Maxie? Maxie loves trains, man. He's even got that special how to greet them.
Maxie sounds like a really special boy.
Maxie appreciates all the positivity you're throwing out, my man. You know, I'm actually hosting free skating lessons tomorrow at the festival. I think it's a great opportunity to give back to the community. Man, all this talk of skating's got me itching for a boogie. Before I switch my radio off for the night, could I request a song for us? Something I can groove to, you know, something funky. It'll be me and Maxie's final boogie breakdown tonight. Then I think we'll take it down a level.
I can do that. Thanks again for calling. You and Max, be safe now, okay?
Bye, Maxie.
You got it, man. Peace.
Well, folks, this next one goes out to Roller Ricky and Max. Enjoy. It's funky, it's groovy, it's Stab in the Twilight by Knife and Easy.
I really needed that call, you know, after everything.
Yeah, I get that. He talked a bit much for my taste, but it is inspiring to hear somebody come back from the brink like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You were thinking about Max on skates, weren't you?
Well, would you look at that? Another caller on the line.
Ну, может, хоть песню
What are the
дослушаем.
odds? Better take it. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. This is Forrest Nash. How are you tonight, caller?
I'm doing okay.
О, Кэрри добралась.
I made it home safe.
Gary!
Хоть кого-то
Hey.
мы спасли.
I just wanted to thank you for doing what you could earlier.
Да, кошка?
You know, even though
Кошка спит.
not everybody made it, and I don't know.
Hey, it's okay. You were so brave earlier. You're safe now.
I wanted to ask you why he didn't. Why am I?
Why what, Carrie?
Why did he spare me? After what he did, why let me go?
Maybe he only wanted to hurt the pranksters.
Maybe. Did he just think everyone was making fun of him? Did he always hate these hazing rituals? I mean, if he did, why wait all these years to... Why do this now?
These stupid hazing nights have to stop. Carrie, you did so well tonight. Stay safe and rest. Help is coming to Gallows Creek. We just need to hold on.
Thanks, Peggy. Hey, Forrest? Could I request a song?
Of course, Carrie. What song?
Any song by Blast Processor. And thank you.
This next one goes out to Carrie.
Все для тебя, Кэрри. А для тех, кто не помнит, убийца тот, что
You know,
свистун,
what Carrie just said has really got me thinking.
About what?
он
The
вроде как давно
whistling man
утонул.
left her alone. Why? There must be a reason.
When it comes to masked whistling killers, I don't think a reason is a key part of their process.
Well, it's something to consider. I need to take a break. If you want to stretch your legs, now's the time. Just hit the Peggy button when you want to get back on air.
Давайте пробежимся еще, посмотрим. Кассетки, может, найдем, либо пленочку. Пластинки, имею в виду. Ничего нет. Это что, мухи? Кошки. Не, ну вообще здесь уютненько. Довольно-таки уютненько.
Locked tight.
Бим-бам. Ну как бы. Понял. Ага, спустить нет. Спустить нельзя. Показалось, кто-то свистеть начал. О, скрим. Угу. На жопой сесть можно, интересно? Было бы забавно. Давай, печатай. Ничего. Хорошо. Блин, как все ровненько лежит. Чел запаривается. И? Почему не дает прочитать? Ну ладно. Мы тут за кассетами, а не за чтивом. Нифига у него бумаги здесь на столе. Шкафчики не открываются. Единственная папка, которая доступна, и то... Чего она закрыта? Как ее открыть? Ну все, здесь нет больше ничего. О. Нифига не видно. Ну, тоже пусто. Лазер рейсер. Работаем?
Going, Peggy.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller.
You're through to 189.16, The Scream. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Those poor kids. Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern. Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest. Long Ride Home? You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside the window?
Оба, это уже подозрительно.
I'll play a track for you, Don, but maybe pick another one. We don't exactly have that one in rotation right now.
No, Forrest. You do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn, but we just can't get it right now.
But wasn't the whistling man just at the old murder house? That's miles
Ты и
from
есть
the
свистун.
station. It won't take you a second
Стопудово.
to grab it.
Don, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there's something unnatural about this freak. He's fast. I'm not risking it.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
Придется идти на улицу.
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over. Time to go on the journey that is Blast Processor with their hit song 1980X. Is she serious, Peggy?
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean,
Да
is
что за
she
бред? Трек
serious
песни.
about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we? If she's telling the truth.
All right, I'll do it.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Wait.
Блин, а если я это не сделаю, оно стопудово сюда ворвется и убьет меня, и всех, и еще кого-нибудь.
You know, I never thought about it.
Я не хочу рисковать.
Yeah. We should talk to Reggie about that later. Anyway, I'll hold the fort down while you're out. Maybe I'll even get a caller. That could be exciting. 189.16. The Screw. With me, Peggy.
Что ж, Пегги, пойдем. За пластинкой под окном, прям под нож. Классно. И где мне на этой помойке искать?
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the whistling man. Out here, in the open.
Под окном.
Hello?
Вот окно. Вон окно. Так, где наше окно? А, вот и пластинка. А, вот и свистун.
Here it is. Long ride home.
Идем, быстрее.
Of course. It locks behind me.
Да
And
твою
of course
мать.
the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic. Maybe there's another way back in through the basement. A door, or elevator, or something.
Блин, это крепоненько. Ага, 15, 20, и что еще? И 5 ампер. Давай вот так. $70. Тут не получится так.
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses. Nah, that's not right. Do the fuses add up properly?
А как поставить?
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses.
Сгорели. Ну давай. А это 25. Это 40. Ну, 70 не получится. Если только вот так. Еще один на 20 взять. Будет 40. А, так, стоп. Сейчас еще принесу. О. Вот 30. 19, 20, 50, 70. Все. Готово. Изи. Надеюсь, прятаться не придется.
And that's broken too. Only the best for K-Fam.
Ну что
See
ж,
if I can fix this. Looks like a power issue.
я же починил.
I should check the fuse box.
Сраные скрипты. Только не говорите мне, что игра сломается сейчас.
Bingo! I could probably survive that fall.
А закрыть? Так кто-нибудь зайдет? Зайдут и нас убьют. Я не хочу такого. Куда прятаться можно? Нет, нельзя.
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
О, как раз про Клайда говорили.
There's a key. I'll just take that. Might be important. What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Водки какие-то. Куклы. Так. Блин, не пугайте меня так. Не, ну здесь нет тех чуваков, которых он убил, школьников. Ладно. Ким Чак Броди, Ким Волкер, Энт Уильям, Ребекка Аллен. Ну, пойдем посмотрим. Так, надо обратно все закрыть. Если чё, жахну по голове ему. Ты тут? Нет у тебя. Хорошо. Если что, я готов тебя жахнуть. Не в том смысле, в котором вы могли подумать. А огнетушитель.
I wonder how the show's going. So many locked doors, so few keys.
Там дальше закрытые двери. Никого? А то он мог проникнуть уже. Уже мог пройти. Он закрыто? Даже не активно. Хорошо. Ага. Ага. Хорошо.
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive, the janitor, might be Clive, the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door lock.
Так, мы 2,5 часа уже живем.
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement, made by our creepy janitor, who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And
Возможно.
on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find him.
You said there were 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the
Ну
potential
нет, опять
targets are at
карта.
one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
Нужна помощь.
How's it going?
Нужна помощь.
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must
Как
be
мы это
some
узнаем?
connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great! Need any more help?
Yes, please.
А, доску приволок, я ее даже не заметил.
methodical with this. Try grouping the notes by who they're about. You could also have a look at the dates and make a timeline. Maybe that will help rule out potential targets first.
Got it. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
Так. Виноват. Ну, Чак вроде, наверное, в больнице получается. Местный доктор Кей Волкер рекомендует... Рекомендует, короче, предохраняться. Чак вроде в больнице, он атлет. Ант Уильямс. Блин. Это сложно. Power Station, скорее всего. А этот в трейлерном парке. Блин, давай помощь попросим просто.
How's it going?
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
Почему перевод не работает? Давайте просто загуглим, короче. Блин, давайте просто угадаем.
I'm good now. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem. How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got 1 shot at this.
Ну, умрет так умрет. Не наша вина. Хотя наша.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Пофигу. Давайте думать. Как вы думаете, кто? Я не знаю. Ну, допустим.
Kim Walker.
And where will I find them?
Блин. Ну, на
The gas
заправке.
station.
Okay, I'm dialing. 1 moment.
А, ну я так и поставил, кстати.
Kim Walker! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone
Блин, мы
else
не
out
угадали.
right now.
Who is this? Why are you calling up and asking for... Who is this?
I'm Forrest Nash! Please, listen, we have reason to believe that.
It's you, isn't it? I always knew one day you'd... And the one year I finally put it behind me.
What are you talking about? For God's sake, you have to get out. Jesus!
It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Oh my god. The call board. One moment. Forrest, I'm getting so many calls. Just let me... I'm gonna take us off air for a moment.
Произошло почему взрыв?
Peggy, what's happening in there?
Но там была не Ким. Там был кто-то другой.
Peggy,
I'm back. He blew up the gas station, Forrest.
Okay.
I spoke to the fire department and the hospital. The fire department is useless now, as you know. And, the hospital's only ambulance was at the gas station. Forrest, you've got to say something on
Блин,
the radio.
серьезно.
You have to tell the town. I'm putting us back on air.
Так весь город
Now.
он вырежет.
Gallows Creek. I don't know how to tell you this, but, the gas station's been bombed.
Please, everyone, stay safe,
Да.
stay inside, and... Oh, just bring us into some music, Forrest.
Careful with this next track, listeners. It's dynamite.
Forrest!
Черный юмор тоже юмор. Да, блин. Да.
Listen in to this next track from Late Night Lurkers, if you dare.
Что ж. Это нам не понадобится больше.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clyde is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the
Да, мы
killings before
определили
they can
уже.
happen.
Спасибо,
Forrest,
не надо.
we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about
Ну,
those,
давай
by the
сходим.
way.
Me too.
Это я с собой возьму на всякий случай. Блин, красный. Так, а где ты был? А, по лестнице вниз. Все, я помню. Я помню. Сюда. Никто не зашел? Может закрыть? Нет? Ну ладно.
A key? Was this always here?
Чё, я
I
брал
must
его
have
уже?
missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Какой ключ? Ты о чем? А, ключ. Склад вплывали. Хорошо. Как ты вообще доску отсюда упер? Я наготове. Только подойди, я тебя грею. Сюда? Да.
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom?
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Попер хоррор.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps. Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
Какими картами?
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Ну, наверное, вот этим. Фотками. Фотокарточками имелось в виду. Фотокарточками.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Хорошо. Наверное.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
This looks useful.
Нет, сюда рано. Давайте по очереди все делать. Стеллаж с каким-то оборудованием. Где он? Здесь мы были. Что-то доставляли. Что? Нет, это не тот стеллаж. Здесь мы были. Оборудование. Нет, и не здесь. А где тогда? Ну, может, серьезно здесь где-то? Блин, не... Я хочу все зацепки. Чё ж так темно-то? Ну, сильно лучше не стало. А, вот оно.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating
Cortisol.
elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Теперь вот тут.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Очевидно, это дальше.
This has to be important.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. Is that recording? Shut it off.
Интересно, кто это был?
If you're listening to this, then I'm
Cliff.
probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers.
A new vinyl for my
one
collection.
after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say, that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth
В
together.
общем-то, жрал кто-то.
What the hell? Peggy
Кто,
is not
ради
gonna believe
чего,
this.
зачем? Это интересно. Что это? Что ты такое? Не работает. Чего дела? А, может.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an
Точно.
autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet.
За ним кто-то гнался.
There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
А, точно.
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces
Он
a new
охотится за
detail to the
тем,
story.
за теми, кто
Post-mortem
как-то связан
injury.
с убийством.
Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
Сандра
In
приедет
another
через
tape,
4
the
часа.
coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident.
Я говорю
And
вам
the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Ну что ж, 3 часа мы уже прожили. Надеюсь, еще час, и никто не умрет.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Time to turn the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our
И это
earlier
все в прямом
callers,
эфире.
Virginia Sullivan.
Признание в прямом эфире.
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this?
Опять
Is it
гусь.
you? Goose.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
I can't blame you. I'd be jumpy too.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Well, can you think of any reason why you'd have been targeted?
No, I don't think so.
All right. When you were attacked earlier, you mentioned a name. Clive.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the
она
janitor
врет.
at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Хватит все запутывать.
Why are you so certain Clive's the whistling man?
Because all those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab.
Мгм.
And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it.
То
And
есть ты
Clive
продалась.
promised me that his employer
Классно.
would would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
Ничего не понятно, но очень интересно.
So, Virginia is tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
Alright, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Alright, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life,
Давай,
I'd
сейчас
say yes
расколем
to just
тебя.
about anything you asked.
Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Нет, не понимаю.
You need to tell us everything, and you need to do it now.
I thought you knew. Didn't you
О,
say?
только не говори, что...
I...
Блять.
Oh, look at the time. It sure is late. I have to go. I'll drive home now or just
Нет.
drive. I'm sorry.
Well,
I might have gone a bit hard on her.
Один раз всего.
All right. Let's
Один.
just move on.
Всего один
Well,
раз.
folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
that's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really
Ну, это
out
Барат
of the blue
звонит.
with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my uncle.
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as
Это
a
опять тот
kid,
чел с пиццерии.
folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you'd like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Podpishись Pizza. Starting at
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller.
Господи, опять кто-то ноет.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Блин, какой-то пиццаманьяк.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
Ничего.
Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Давай. Ой, не то.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don, we played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out.
Господи,
I
серьезно.
need you to help me get inside.
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Вудсайд апарт вот здесь. Между трейлер-парком и чем еще?
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Нам чел с собакой звонил.
It is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street.
О, нам же чел звонил с собакой, как раз которая лаяла на поезда.
I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Надо позвонить ему.
Can you get your neighbor's attention?
Then the whistling man will see me, Forrest. I can't do that.
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to get in.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Ну что ж, пойдем опять.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
Все есть у Клайда, получается. Хороший был человек, наверное. Динь. Господи. Я аж испугался, что за звуки, думаю. Ну, наверное, не здесь. Хотя, может, и здесь. Не, вряд ли здесь. Не, ну тут я везде все смотрел. Ничего не было. А где может быть? Может, здесь.
Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. The system's not even installed at Woodside. Starling 4000. User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Ой. Поворот не туда. В прямом смысле.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
Точно, его звали Роллер и Рики.
That might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here.
Сложно выговорить. Роллер Рики.
Patching you
А если
through.
быстро, роль... Роллерлики. Отвратительно.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music. Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Don. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so. When you're ready, shut the music off. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Она за роллером идет. А если нет? Если все же за ней кто-то идет? Как думаете, какой нажать? Я даже не знаю. Давайте проверим. Проверка. Пусть будет
The
проверка.
code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest. Son of a bitch. Ah!
Я угадал.
Is she?
Это она.
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring.
Молодец, Рики.
Don't ever come back here again. I'm calling the cops.
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him.
Что?
That was the whistling man. The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle.
Ну
I
да,
don't
все
like hurting
сходится.
folks, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know? Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done
Ну
deal.
хоть кого-то сегодня спасли.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek, here's some music while we process what just happened.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
I had my suspicions.
Это та, которая у нас
sure,
сидит
Forrest.
в этом.
You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Yeah, she seemed pretty normal.
Why do you think she requested
Которая у нас там
that
под
song?
лестницей сидит.
I mean, maybe she actually wanted it. Could be her favorite killing song.
Ugh, that's awful. So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman, one who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you. We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Ну,
Hey, we had a call come in.
давай.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Блин, каждый раз все запутаннее и запутаннее.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here.
Мне?
We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Нет.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can,
хотя бы так.
and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you
Кровотечение.
need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas.
Положите зажать
When the
раны.
bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in
Может,
him,
находится в ране.
don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though.
Учитесь.
God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because
А
there's
еще
more to
не
go.
все.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs.
Не, ну вроде все
Keep
легко.
him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello,
Casey, I have bad news. We're on our own for now.
Oh, no. No. Jason! Why the hell didn't I do anything?
Что уже
No,
произошло?
Casey, you did the right thing. We got advice from somebody at St. Gabriel's. We're gonna talk you through this.
Oh, thank God! I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left. But he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Не трогай.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team
Паникер.
here. We're all going to get Jason through this.
Хотя тут такая
Casey,
ситуация.
is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. You have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a shirt.
Надо
Or
чистое
bag
же.
over the
Надо
wound.
чистыми приложить.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. Here we go.
Давай, Джейсон,
I'm
держись.
sorry, Jason.
Ты не
It's
умрешь
secure.
не сегодня.
I
Не
put
сегодня.
pressure on his stomach again. Oh, I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Now isn't the best time, Peggy. Can it wait?
Forrest, it's kind of important.
All right. Give me a second. Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right.
Имеет смысл,
She's
да.
probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
She said there was a car there. I know she doesn't know how to drive, but we may not have a choice.
Forrest, that's a terrible idea. Never mind hurting Jason. She might get herself or someone else killed.
Don't suppose you have any ideas then?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it.
Всё
I'll look through the
расфасовано.
files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great.
Сейчас придется
Do you
взломать
have any
сейф.
idea what the combo
Отлично.
for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though.
Классно.
Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things
Научно-фантастические
that have
штуковины.
information on them.
Класс.
You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks.
Ну,
I
не
imagine
очень-то
it's the
надежно,
same
на
for our
самом деле.
personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under
Ну,
my door now.
естественно.
Thanks,
Давай.
Peggy. I just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Так,
Not
где
going in there
Реджи?
tonight.
Что за кабинет Реджи? Нет, нет. Нет, внизу, наверное, да? Вот это, наверное. Да. О, I want to believe.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
No worries. We still have a little time. Reggie writes almost everything down somewhere. I'd recommend you start reading.
I'll have a look around. You're probably right. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't.
Очень
Looks
важная
like
дата.
I need a
Наверное, вот это.
4-digit code.
13.08.1987. А,
Nope, that's not working. Must be something else.
всего 4 цифры, окей. Блин, все облепил. Спросить Дженни. Да?
Could this be it?
11.07.
Nice.
О, бля. Что было?
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I got the safe open, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for in these files.
We need to know who can do first aid, and we need them to be close to Nancy Drive. Anything further away than a street or two is probably too far. Anyone who ticks those two boxes is our best bet.
Got it. I'll take
Nancy
another
Drive,
look at the
okay.
files. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't.
Где Нэнси Драйв? Нэнси Драйв. Аксдон Лейн. Бонд Стрит. Джон Хеджес. Джон отказался от тренировки. Он был военным медиком. 14 Нэнси Драйв. Что такое, кица? Джон Хеджес. Полежи пока тут. Кто ты у нас? Брэдли Картер. Food Critic. Ну, здесь ничего не написано, насколько я заметил. Давай белую. Карен Лоусон, 22 Нэнси Драйв. Что такое? Ну, не надо. Так, кто там? Нет, не она. Вот она. Джон Хеджес. Давай, Джон Хеджес.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I...
Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes.
I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey?
Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so... I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm.
Не, это правильно. Правильно.
Hold on, please.
Бедный Джейсон.
Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay?
Джон Хеджес.
He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Casey, I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's going to be okay. Okay?
Okay. Please. I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
Блин, теперь я не уверен.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Надеюсь.
Yeah, and according to
Надеюсь, он
Reggie's notes,
поможет.
John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know
Надеюсь,
you're on
Джон, ты
your
его
way.
спасешь.
Good luck.
Иначе я буду
Hello,
свистуном.
Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak, and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in.
Ну,
I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now. Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all
да, я
right.
тоже надеюсь.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Теории заговора. А, нет, не сюда. Вот сюда. Я думаю, мы на этом закончим. Сейчас зайдем, сохранимся, закончим на этом, и будет 3-я часть. Я посмотрю. Если останется еще много, то будет 3-я часть. Если останется немного, я, наверное, просто... Хотя нет, будет 3-я часть. Скорее всего, завтра. Скорее всего, завтра. Ну что ж, друзья. Под музыку мы сейчас поговорим немножко и разойдемся. Подписывайтесь на Twitch, если кто-то смотрит это на YouTube, если это кто-то смотрит на Twitch. Хотя я смотрю, что никто это не смотрит на Twitch. Подписывайтесь на YouTube, куда я буду выкладывать записи роликов. Ну и до скорых встреч.